Thank you for joining with me. We are in A Course in Miracles. This is the combined volume by the Foundation for Inner Peace. Today we are in Chapter 30, The New Beginning, and we are picking up our reading in Section 1, Rules for Decision. It must be clear that it is easier to have a happy day if you prevent unhappiness from entering at all. But this takes practice in the rules that will protect you from the ravages of fear. When this has been achieved, the sorry dream of judgment has forever been undone. But meanwhile, you have need for practicing the rules for its undoing. Let us then consider once again the very first of the decisions which are offered. And that is a reread of paragraph 13. Let us not make decisions by ourselves today. Let's go ahead and start with a prayer. Dear Father, if left to my own devices, my perception will be skewed. I surrender to you everything that I think and feel. Please, God, allow me an open mind for a new experience in today's reading and all things. And so it is. I love you. Amen. Today we are on paragraph 14. We said you can't begin a happy day with the determination not to make decisions by yourself. This seems to be a real decision in itself, and yet you cannot make decisions by yourself. The only question really is with what you choose to make them. That is really all. The first rule, then, is not coercion, but a simple statement of a simple fact. You will not make decisions by yourself, whatever you decide, for they are made with idols or with God. And if you ask of Antichrist or Christ, and you ask help of Antichrist or Christ, and which you choose will join with you and tell you what to do. Your day is not random. It is set by what you choose to live it with, and how the friend whose counsel you have sought perceives your happiness. You always ask advice before you can decide on anything. Let this be understood, and you can see there cannot be coercion here, nor grounds for opposition, that you may be free. There is no freedom from what must occur, and if you think there is, you must be wrong. The second rule as well is but a fact, for you and your advisor must agree on what you want before it can occur. It is but this agreement that permits all things to happen. Nothing can be caused without some form of union, be it with the dream of judgment or the voice for God. Decisions cause results because they are not made in isolation. They are made by you and your advisor, for yourself and for the world as well. The day you want, you offer to the world, for it will be what you have asked for, and will reinforce the rule of your advisor in the world. Whose kingdom is the world for you today? What kind of day will you decide to have? It needs but two who would have happiness this day to promise it to all the world. It needs but two to understand that they cannot decide alone. To guarantee the joy they ask for will be wholly shared. For they have understood the basic law that will make decision powerful and gives it all effects that it will ever have. It needs but two. These two are joined before there can ever be a decision. Let this be the one reminder that you keep in mind, and you will have the day you want, and give it to the world by having it yourself. Your judgment has been lifted from the world by your decision for a happy day, and as you have received, so must you give. And that is the conclusion of Rules for Decision, Section 1 of Chapter 30. I love you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow.